Hi everyone, welcome to Shaping Memories and welcome to Who, What, or Where Am I? So the way we play this is I give you clues and they start off very vague and they get more and more specific. Today we have 25 clues and today we have a what am I? So let's get into it and hopefully you will, about halfway through, you'll start to figure out what I'm talking about. So let's see who can get it. Here we go. Clue number 1. I was born in the mid-1800s. Number 2. I grew up, in quotes, grew up in Toulouse, France. Number 3. If you want to see me, you'll need to look up. Number 4. My inventor studied to be a lawyer but became a performer instead. Number 5. Gymnastics influenced my creation. Number 6. I first appeared in public in 1859. Next clue. I debuted at the Cirque Napoleon in Paris. Number 8. For our first performance, my father placed a raised runway covered in mattresses beneath us for safety. Are you getting it? Number 9, I can be dangerous, so make sure you have a safety net if you use me. Number 10, new performers who use me often have a safety rope attached to them so they can be hoisted out of danger. Number 11, Jules Lyotard invented me. Number 12. Lyotard first played with me while I was suspended above a swimming pool. Number 13. There are many styles of me, including static, swinging, and flying. Number 14. I have become a staple of any classic circus performance. No, I think you probably got it by now, but let's keep going. Number 15. I am a key component of many contemporary circuses like Cirque du Soleil. Number 16. Performers use me to showcase their balance, flexibility, strength, and grace. Number 17. Performers can train to use me when they are as young as 10 years old. Next clue. Some of the tricks people can perform with me are drops, planches, and Russian rolls. Are you getting it? Number 19. I was originally created out of a pull-up bar. Number 20. Artists who perform with me are often called flyers and catchers. That's a big clue. Number 21. I was created for the circus, but am also used by modern dancers and pop music performers. Next clue. Some modern forms of me include multiple performers and multiple heights all at once. Number 23. I am constructed from a horizontal bar suspended by 2 ropes or cables from the ceiling. Number 24. I was named after my resemblance to a trapezoid. And my last clue, number 25. I help performers fly through the air with the greatest of ease. So, can you guess what I am? So take a guess, think about it, and I'll be back in a little bit to give you the answer and give you a little bit of fun facts about our answer. Okay, everyone, so I'm back. So out of those 25 clues, if you had guessed the trapeze, you would have been correct. So, you know, the trapeze artist, not the artist, the device, the trapeze was the answer. Okay, so since the 1800s, the trapeze has served as a source of jaw-dropping wonder and nail-biting thrills for circus goers of all ages. Created by a single, humble performer, the trapeze has become an enduring symbol of the circus. So, let's learn a little bit how it came about. All right, the trapeze was invented in the mid-1800s by an aerialist and acrobat named Jules Leotard. As a child, he would practice gymnastics and aerobic tricks while hanging from a pull-up bar suspended over his family pool. As an adult, he studied to become a lawyer, but he never lost his love for daring performance, choosing instead to join the Cirque Napoleon as an acrobat. Inspired by his childhood, Leotard came up with the idea of suspending a short, horizontal bar as a means of performing acrobatic stunts while simultaneously flying through the air. Whew. In 1859, he performed on the flying trapeze for the first time in circus history. That's pretty cool. He's one of those people, he thought of something and he made it happen. He saw the bigger picture. During his performances, Leotard performed daring tricks such as drops, planches, and Russian rolls. He performed above a raised runway with mattresses placed on top as padding in case he fell. Eventually, the runway evolved into a safety net, although some early risky performances featured no safety net devices at all. Leotard's daring feats of aerial grace drew tremendous attention to both acrobatics and the circus in general, and the trapeze performance became a beloved feature of any respectable circus. Today, trapeze artistry is much safer. Beginning flyers usually have a safety net attached to them so that a watchful trainer can pull them out of potential harmful or dangerous situations. Performers will sometimes begin training as early as 10 years old to master the complicated and demanding art form. Beneath every trapeze performance is a safety net, which performers train to safely fall into in case of any unexpected falls or handholds. So, Julius Leopard is not only famous for the trapeze that he pretty much invented, but he also designed the one-piece garment worn by trapeze artists and dancers all over the world, the leotard. Wow. So let's see, there are 3 different types of trapeze that I wanted to tell you about. There is a static trapeze, a swinging trapeze, and a flying trapeze. So in the static trapeze, the performers moves around the ropes and bar, performing drops, hangs, and balances while the trapeze bar itself stays relatively still. The key to a static trapeze performance is to make the entire thing look effortless, exhibiting a level of grace and balance reminiscent of dancing ballet. So a swinging trapeze, in this variety, the performer uses the momentum of the swinging bar to perform their tricks. Trapeze artists often perform their tricks at the peak of swings, relying on precise timing and flexibility. Swinging trapeze acts typically end with the performer hanging from the bar by their hands or even their feet. Then the flying trapeze. In this variety, a performer called a flyer will begin by jumping off a high platform while holding the bar, allowing gravity to create the force of the swing. The flyer will swing out and back once, and then at the far peak of the second swing out, they will often release the bar to fly forward towards a second performer called the catcher, who typically hangs from another trapeze. More so than any other form of trapeze, the presence of a safety net is essential for the flying trapeze. In addition to these three styles, there's also a style called the multiple trapeze style, which typically features 2 or 3 bars suspended together, allowing several artists to perform at once. Some contemporary circuses, such as Cirque du Soleil, features numerous and complicated trapeze, including some with multiple bars so performers can jump and drop between the levels. Yes, if you've ever seen a Cirque du Soleil performance, they have a lot going on the entire time. So that is our who, what, or where am I today. It was the trapeze. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you got it, and I hope you learned a little bit about it. So have a great day. Take care.